Hello guys, welcome back. Today I'm bringing you a bit of a meme strategy. This is the Tati Drush. So a little bit of a drush attached to a Tati Rush. So yeah, very much a meme strategy. Don't expect this one to be groundbreaking and winning games. Because, well, going by my form with this one, I've played 4, lost 4. So I think a lot of the weaknesses with this one is down to myself, or a lot of the reasons why I've lost is down to myself. Firstly, I don't drush, I never have, because I'm not very good at it. And secondly, it's just easily counterable with mass skirmishes from the enemy, which is essentially the same as the Tati Rush as well, to be fair. So, you know, a bit of a strange one, but I thought I'd just do it for a bit of a laugh. Interestingly enough, though, if there's any higher level players, higher level than me, sort of if you're thinking sort of 1500 level, who are quite comfortable with drushing, then do have a go at this one. Let me know how it works. But it's actually quite a fun one. But yeah, don't expect to be winning too many games if you do try this one. You never know, it might work. It might work, but yeah, quite easily counterable. Now the build itself, fairly standard start: 6 on sheet, 4 on wood, 1 to go and lure the boar, 1 to make a house and then go to berries, and then another 3 villagers go over to berries. So fairly standard stuff at this point. We're only making the 1 house at this point because we are going to need the wood for a barracks. So we're not going to make another house at the moment. We don't quite need it. But yeah, it's quite a strange build, this one. It just sort of came to me. I thought, well, I wonder if we could do that. And obviously I figured the little play on the words there with the name would be quite a fun one to do. So yeah, not really a huge amount happening at the moment. As you can see, we've got just sending that 4th villager over to the berries. Next villager to come out is going to go to the boar. I'm just going to send another one to go and lure the next boar, and then after that we're going to send the villager over to make a barracks. Now you will have noticed that the last villager that came out ordinarily would have gone and collected 10 gold and then come back. We're not doing that with this build, because what we're doing with this drush is making it a 2 militia drush instead of 3. Something that was fairly effective in the past, and I think it has been done quite recently as well, in one of the tournaments. So we're kind of utilising that. Now once you've got that villager for the barracks, all of the rest of your remaining villagers will go on to boar, make a house at this point with a villager from the wood. So just before you get that villager popped out, start making the house, otherwise you're going to get housed. And then as soon as the barracks is up, we'll quickly make those 2 militia. That builder is just going to go over to wood as well. So we'll have 5 on wood, and all the rest of the new villagers are going on to the berries, onto the boar, sorry. I'm going to make the 2 militia. Now we're only going up to 25 population, including the militia. So 22 villagers, your scout, and the 2 militia. So essentially the same timings as a 23 population archer rush, which is a bit outdated now. The 22 population is more doable if you're going for a full archers. And there we go, we're going to send those forward. We're going to get loom once this final villager comes out, it gets that 25 pop. Then we should be good to go. But yeah, have a go at this one. Let me know how it goes. If you get some wins with it and you actually find it quite useful, do let me know. And what we'll do is we'll cast it on the channel. Submit the game and we'll put it on the channel. Because I'm quite interested to see how somebody else does with this. Because I mean, let's be honest, I'm just in a very bad run of form at the moment anyway. So it doesn't really matter which strategy I choose. I'm going to lose anyway. But once we just finish those sheep off, and then once we've done that, we're going to send a load of villagers over to the wood, probably get around 12-13 on wood, and all the rest of them go over to the gold, including those 2 of the berry villagers, and the other 2 are going to go forward, because they're going to be making forward archery ranges as per the Tati Rush. To be fair, you probably could have afforded to have kept another couple of villagers on the berries. Perhaps a couple less on wood, but this is just going to enable us to get those all those buildings down as quickly as we can and get the archer production going ASAP. Now the difference between this one and probably the reason why I've not won with this one yet compared to the Tati Rush, the proper Tati Rush, is because Tati Rush is 20 population. I think a lot of that strategy is all about speed, and we're kind of lacking that with this one because we've tagged on that Drush. But the Drush itself is fast, with it only being a 2 militia Drush. But by the time you get your enemy, your militia to the enemy base, their third one, if they're going for a Drush as well, will have just been created. But as soon as we've arrived, we're dropping the blacksmith, we're dropping 2 archer rangers. Been able to make another couple of villages, or at least another one. We're just sending that one over to berries. There we go. So yeah, we should be able to make 2 villages, and then as soon as the blacksmith's built, we'll be able to make fletching or research fletching. As soon as those 2 are made as well, we'll get that 3rd archer range down straight away, and we're starting to create archers as well. So fairly quick in terms of getting the archer production on the go. But yeah, it's a very as with the Tati Rush, it's very tricky with the economy. But once you've got all those buildings down, you can afford to take some villages off of the wood, perhaps take 4 off and send them over to gold. Gives us 8 or 9 on wood, and then about 11 on the gold, and then that should be enough. Perhaps 11's even overkill. You may just need 10 on there to be able to maintain the full archer production there. But 11's not too bad. I think with 10 you may get a little bit of idle time from your archery ranges. Essentially, these villagers who we're building, they're just going to make their way back, make houses on the way, and then they're going to go to berries, so that we've got a little bit of a food economy on the go. You may even want to start adding a couple more onto wood, just so you can start looking at getting some farms down as well. But there's plenty of berries there for the time being, so we'll just add some to berries for the time being, and hopefully you can start looking at going forward for the castle age. But essentially that's it for this one, guys. So yeah, let me know how you get on. It is a bit of a meme strategy, not going to be groundbreaking, but certainly works against the AI. This is against the extreme AI, but against normal players, they do tend to beat it with mass skirmishes. So exactly the same as normal Tati Rush, to be fair. But that's it. Catch you on the next one. Do remember to like the video and subscribe for more Age of Empires 2 build orders and content. Certainly like the video if you do want to see more Age of Empires 2 content.